Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mike Yanek Show, episode 33. I hope that you're doing well. Have a seat, enjoy yourselves, relax, and enjoy the beautiful August weather that we're very fortunate to have. I mean, this is pre-recorded, and today is very good weather. I don't know when this thing comes out next week. It may be fucking raining and the end of the world coming. I'm not really sure. But we've been blessed with a few days of good weather up here in the north part of England, in Liverpool. You know, it was a bit warm down south, but British weather is almost over, which means yes, finally, because I do not like summer, I do not like sun, I do not like when the temperature goes above 24. Even 23 degrees is too much for me. You know what I'm saying? I like it when it's cold. That's why I like this country. It's raining all the time and it's gloomy and it's miserable and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walks around there. It's like, I fucking hate this fucking weather. Today it's fucking sunny. No, today it's raining again and I fucking hate this weather. You know, and everybody just doom and gloom and I love it. Okay? That's it. I don't want, you know what really sucks? When you're miserable, but everybody around you is happy, you know what I'm saying? So when I went to Spain in 2018, and I don't know, I was like, I fucking hate traveling. I hate traveling, okay? And when I went there, I was miserable the first day because, you know, it's a new place. I don't speak the language, you know, but fucking boarding and airplanes, and I hate the whole procedure. And usually when I land somewhere, I'm very moody and very miserable. But the problem was everybody was happy as fudge, okay? Because I'm not supposed to curse that much, but I'm trying to work on it. But everybody was really happy because it's Spain and it's awesome, let's be honest. And I went down to the south part of Spain and the weather was beautiful and the women are all fucking gorgeous. They all have the fucking, you know, oh shit, I start cursing again too much. The women are all, see, I got excited now thinking about Spanish women. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me pray to Spanish Jesus. 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 And so I don't know. It's very warm. It's very warm today in my room. It's very warm. I actually in my underpants right now because it's so warm, but I need to be presentable at top. I'm not joking. I'm wearing flip flops and boxer shorts underneath this desk. How you doing? And you go there and they have like these palm trees everywhere and the architecture is beautiful and so colorful and it's very nice. It's very clean. People are super friendly, super good. All of them, like everybody's good looking. Like what the hell, dude? The food's fresh and relatively cheap and it's so nice and everybody just like, hey, ¿qué pasa? Siesta and this and that, you know what I'm saying? And everybody just chilling and everybody's working like 4 hours a day. Nobody's hustling and bustling. Everybody, you know what I mean? And they finish, man, the Spanish are an unbelievable group of people. Honestly, like, what time do they start work? I think, so I was there for like 4 or 5 days. They start, and I was throughout the week, you know what I'm saying? So they start work at, I don't know, like 9 or 10. Then they work for like 2 or 3 hours. Then they have siesta, which is like, you know, break for like 3 hours or 2 hours. They go for a nap, right? Maybe from like, from 9 to 12 they work. Then they have a siesta. So they're back at like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or whatever. And then they work until like 8 or 9. And then when they finish, no, it was bizarre because like literally you finish work at 8 o'clock. But you take in 3 hour break and then they come back, right? And when I was with my mates and they were like, okay, so they take shower, they have a bit of food, a bit of chill for like half an hour and then they go out. So they go out at 10 o'clock at night, you know what I'm saying? Then we went to bloody karaoke or whatever. And I was out there with a bunch of, it was old Spanish people, like pensioners, just singing Mariah Carey and Tina Turner songs from the early 2000s or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And everything is in Spanish and I don't know what the hell's happening and everybody's speaking Spanish, right? But it was a fun time and it was so bizarre. And like we go at the house at like 1 at night or 2 at night or like 12 on a Monday. And next day you at work and people, nobody, there's like, it's not an issue, you know, because you're gonna go to work at like 10, you're gonna work for 2 hours and then you're gonna sleep for 3 hours. So it's like, the culture is so different from the UK. Like it's unimaginable to be in the UK and to be like, you know what, it's Tuesday, so let's go to town at like 10:30 and drink and like have karaoke or whatever, and go back at like 1 and wake up the next morning at 7 and go to work or whatever. It's not gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Spanish, lovely people, great people, but the problem is everybody's too happy. I cannot live there. Everybody's happy, the weather's good, they have like they literally have only like 2 months out of the year which is like cold. It was not even, I went in October or November on purpose because I cannot stand the heat, and even then it was like 26 degrees, so they're all happy. I cannot live there, especially during the summer. All the women are on the beach in the bikini, all that type of stuff, and everybody's like playing volleyball and stuff. Nah, I cannot be grim. And the thing is, I don't like to wear, like bathing suits and flip flops. I like to wear shirts and stuff. So I'm going to be boiling hot over there. So no, that's why I like the UK. But don't say to the British people that you don't like summer and sun, because they will probably punch you in the face. No, they wouldn't punch you in the face. I'm only joking. They're lovely people. I love the British, and I've been here for ages. So, anyway, how the hell did I get into weather? Doesn't matter. We have, so now we're back to normal. Everything's reopened now, and social life is back, and everybody's completely forgot that we had lockdown for 4 months, which is good, including me, because it's about time we're getting back to normal. Now, the government reopened the restaurants recently, and they said, because 4 months you've been closed and business has been struggling and all that type of stuff, what we're gonna do is to incentivize the people to go out and eat and spend the little money that they have, because they haven't been working for 4 months. You know what I'm saying? We are going to do a program where it's called Eat Out to Help Out. Now, the idea of the program is, you go to a restaurant Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. You go, you sit down, you eat what you eat, and the bill is 50% off. Okay, which when I heard that, and me, I'm Mikey Boy McScrooge over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very frugal man. Very fragile and very frugal man, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to eat like there's no freaking tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I will run out these businesses out of business. You know what I'm saying? And my idea was to go, on a Wednesday and go out for a nice dinner date or whatever, and then have some food and save 50% off. And I was like, great, things are picking up for good on Mikey Boy. You know what I'm saying? I've been struggling and hustling and bustling for too many years. Things are finally working out my way, and I was like, I've been such a good boy for the last few years. Let me treat myself. Okay, and let me take somebody very special very, very special to me, for me, take her out, and we're gonna have a little dinner date in town. No problem. Okay, now the problem is another thing you need to know about the good old British people. Okay, they love a bargain. I'll be honest with you. Listen, British people like the sun, and they like a bargain. Okay, because let me tell you something. For the last 2 days, I've been trying to book a table in town, and Liverpool is a big city. If you've never been here, it's a massive city. We have like so many restaurants and businesses because there's a lot of students, a lot of young people. It's just like a hustling and bustling life city, and one of the best cities for nightlife, and parties, clubs and all that type of stuff. So we have so many restaurants. Everything is jam packed. I couldn't book anything. Like, there's only one place that I managed to find on Wednesday, and they didn't have a table even. They have a stool on the bar, and you can order drinks and noodles. And I want food. I don't want noodles. You know what I mean? Like a little bowl of noodles. I wanna eat so much so I can run you out of business. Okay? I couldn't find anything. All right. This is pre-recorded, by the way. I still haven't went out on the dinner date. I'm actually supposed to go out today in my neighborhood and hopefully find something, okay? If not, I don't know, just eat at McDonald's or whatever. McDonald's even has that offer as well, by the way. And the thing is, like, that offer is available only if you dine in, if you don't have takeaway. Because if they have takeaway, yeah, they will literally run out of the country, out of business. And they said for the first week, which is only 3 days because it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, they have been purchased 10.5 million meals. Just let that sink in, okay? Like 10.5 million meals in the first 3 days, okay? And this offer, I forgot to mention, is valid throughout the whole of August, right? And the idea is that 50% of that bill, because you like the restaurants, they cannot offer you 50% because the restaurant margin is very small. I think I read somewhere from 3 to 8% or something like that. I'm not sure, maybe 10% margin, which is very, very little, So they cannot offer you 50% because they'll be dealing at a loss, they'll be working on a loss. So the government needs to pay, which I have no idea logistically how the hell that's going to work. Like, what, you're gonna keep all the receipts, and at the end of the month send them the bill, and they send you a check, that's gonna be a lot of money. Just imagine 10.5 meals, even if that is like, I don't know, 10 quid, 15 quid, per meal, which I don't know, wouldn't be surprised because, when I go down to a restaurant, normally I spend around 20, 30 quid for me, have a meal. I like to have a salad, maybe like soup, a bit of bread or whatever. That's like 30 quid easily in town, right? Like a nice restaurant. That's gonna be a lot of money, what I'm saying? That's like, I did the math before the show. So if it's like, that's like almost like $500 million for a month, right? So that's gonna be insane. I have no idea. So I wouldn't be surprised if after a week, if one more, because we have a few more weeks to go, right? And after one more week, they'll be like, the government just comes out to say, listen, I think we did a bit of a, miscalculation over here. I think that whole eat out to help out, we need to bloody stop, you know what I'm saying? Because I think they'll run out of money. They've been giving out a lot of money as well. And I don't know who come up with this idea, and hey, look, it got me to go to the restaurant, even though now it's like, I don't know, the whole corona and stuff. I know half of the people don't even believe it's real, you know what I'm saying? So, I think that it's a good incentive, but it's like one of those things where you didn't want us to be together and go to different houses and stay away, and now, you're gonna cram all these people without masks and chewing and eating and spitting and in a small space. I don't know if that's very good. But that being said, I'm planning to go to the gym like tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? I need to go to the gym because I literally, and I'm not exaggerating, I grow man tits. Bro, I used to be, I wouldn't say shredded, but I used to be like a bit more trim and slim and that type of stuff. I have a gut. I cannot show you because I told you I'm in my boxer shorts because it's very warm. If I stand up, you're gonna see my package, and I don't want you to see my package. This is not that type of show. For the Patreon, for OnlyFans, okay? If I do OnlyFans one day, which I think I might have to because the economy is going to shit and everybody's getting redundant and fucking fired now because all the businesses is closing. So all you're gonna have left is all these Instagram hoes and like those girls on OnlyFans sending picture of their feet and stuff for like $5 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So maybe one day I'll have to open an OnlyFans, because the YouTube career is not going that well as it is. Anyway, so I cannot show you the the absolute horrendous sack of potatoes that is my body right now. But I have man tits. I have like these little pointy man tits, and I have a gut, and I have like a fat ass. So I need to go back to the gym and get a bit trim, but see what happens. I need to get exposed to other people's germs, I guess, in the gym, because if you're going to catch something, the gym is the place where you're going to catch something, because that's a sketchy place, let's be bloody honest. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so, but it definitely incentivized me to go to the restaurant, because, I like restaurants, I haven't been in ages. So we see how it's going to work out. Then I go to the website, right? And I check the website of the businesses so I can reserve a table. And then it says, oh, these bloody bastards, okay? So the program was advertised as you sit down, you do your meal, and you get 50% off, okay? But then if you read with the little, whatever, the little asterisks and the little small font, it says up to 10 quid per person. So that means if I go down, I thought that if I sit down and if I rack up 40 quid, which is, why not? Have a soup, have some extra, maybe garlic bread, have a meal, because we're like a proper, like a main dish is like 14 quid and 15, 16, even 20 quid if it's like proper steak or something. Have a soup, which is like 5, 6 quid. Have like a little salad, salads are very expensive, by the way. I don't know, like salads are like 7, 8, 10 quid, like bloody hell. I have like a little dessert that's easily 40 quid, even more. I'm a small guy, I can probably eat that, but I've seen some big people who that's nothing for them, you know what I'm saying? So like they will eat that easily. And I thought, you sit down, you do 40 quid, And at the end, they come over and they say 20 quid because it's 50% off. But now with this little asterisk things, no, it's actually the bill comes to 30 quid. And you're gonna look, because I didn't know that, you know what I mean? Nobody says, you need to really look into it. And you'll be like, hold on, I thought it's 50% off. And they'll be like, oh, no, it's only 10 quid per person off. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, like, bloody hell, just imagine if you're like a group of 10 people or like 15 or 20 people or whatever, and you rack up like £1,000, which is easy. If you're a group of 20 people, you can easily do £1,000 all together. And the bill's gonna come and you're thinking, oh, we're gonna pay 500 because it's 50% off. No, you're gonna pay 800 because they're just gonna take 10 quid per person. I was like, that's a fucking scam, isn't it? So that just goes to show you there's no such thing as a free dinner, isn't it? I think that's a good saying. But yeah, I mean, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You know, this is like a perfect example because I literally thought 50% off. Oh, also, it doesn't include alcohol drinks. Hey, oh, bowling, yes, baby, Leah, knockdown, boom. You see, man, they know how to do it, bro. Like, fucking hell, they proper got me. Like, I don't drink, but most businesses, you know, they make a big percentage on their drinks and stuff, and it's not included. So, and everybody drinks in this country, at least lager, and beer and that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. So hopefully we'll see if I can find a table because it was very difficult, and I have to go and I have to eat out to help out. But that's good. We need businesses, and I'm doing my part to, you know, stimulate the economy. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying stupid shit that I don't really need. You know, just to keep the businesses afloat. You know what? Oh, mate. So when I was looking, I need my phone for this. So when I was looking, and I've never had French cuisine. I've never been to a French restaurant, right? And my, you know, the girl that my girlfriend, she sent me one restaurant, and I don't know why, but I think women really love French restaurants. I don't know. And because we were looking and I couldn't find anything. So she sent me this restaurant. I'm not going to mention the name. I don't want to get in legal trouble. I'm not even going to say in which city it was, okay? Maybe it was in Liverpool. Maybe it was in Liverpool. I don't know. I don't even know if it was a French restaurant or something else, okay? Listen to me. I went, you know, I wanted to see the reviews. I wanted to see the pictures of the food, the menu. This is how I always do it, okay? You look at the menu so you can see the prices. And then you go look at the pictures of the people. So when you type in the name of the restaurant on Google, is going to come up, and on the right side you're going to click on the picture, and then you have this huge list of actual people who've been there, Google reviews and that type of stuff. All these nerds that they go to places and then they submit pictures or reviews of businesses, you know what I'm saying? Those crazy motherfuckers, okay? Excuse me, but pardon my French, okay? Like they say. But so they submit pictures of the actual food. And then I start looking at the food. And let me tell you something. Prices of this place were ridiculous, okay? I mean, this was not like Michelin star or whatever, you know, which is like the super pretentious French places where they charge you like 1,000 quid for a shrimp, you know, decorated with 4 leaves of spinach and like a little Mickey Mouse drawing with, I don't know, with chocolate in the corner or whatever of the plate. But it was still, you know, very Frenchy, very, you know, that type of stuff. And now I know all the legions and millions of my Yanek fans in France. Nothing against you, okay? But come on, I mean, some of your restaurants are bloody ridiculous. Let's be honest here, you know what I'm saying? Your food is good, don't get me wrong. I've had, was a bechamel sauce, you know, that white thingy with chicken. It was very nice. It's homemade, you know. My grandmother used to make it back in the day. It was very nice. That's the one. And I love croissants. Croissant. Would you like a croissant? And I like a baguette. Isn't a baguette Italian? Or they had the panini. That's a funny name, let's be honest, for bread. Panini. But yeah, I mean, French food is good, but the way you charge and I don't know, the whole ambiance and presentation is a bit over the top. I mean, let's be honest, especially for this country. I mean, come on, we're like down-to-earth people, you know what I'm saying? Working class Brits, that type of stuff. We don't like this shit. So I go to look at the actual pictures of the food, and it looks bloody ridiculous. So I have a few pictures. Let me see if I saved it on my phone. I have a few pictures, and this food. Okay, so I'll put the pictures up. So this is the first picture I saw. Look at this. So this thing, I have no idea what is this. First of all, what the hell is this? So this looks like two overcooked mini sausages, or like I don't even know what is this. It looks like sausage that's been dipped in batter or whatever and deep fried. You know what I mean? Something that I will find at McDonald's, like a really bad McDonald's, burned. And now look, just because you decorated it, which the decoration is nothing special. Let's be like, I can do this at home easily. My my 7-year-old little cousin can do this stuff easily. He likes to paint and do all that stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? So they put these stuff, and they put this little, like a lettuce or like some type of green vegetable below, and they put the little, I think that's blueberries. Oh, maybe that's dessert. See, I don't even know what that is. Is that dessert? Because, like, why the hell are you gonna put blueberry and you're gonna put green salad? I mean, if that's like a main dish or something, or maybe that's one of those mozzarella sticks. So when they have the cheese inside, I don't even know what that is. You know what I mean? That's how fucking ridiculous this thing is. This thing cost, I think, 10 quid, which is, and I just said to my girlfriend, because she sent me the restaurant, and I sent that picture, and I said, can you imagine? Just imagine, I sit down, I order something, and when I go to I go to restaurants to get food and to eat. I don't go there just so we can have a chat over some food. Like, we go to a restaurant for the food, okay? We can go for drinks, we can have a chat there, we can go for a walk. But when we go to a restaurant, we go to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I go hungry always in a restaurant, okay? I don't want to nibble on some little stuff. That's why I hate some places where it's supposed to be like this mixture between a coffee shop and a hangout and a restaurant, and all they have is like crisps and like what's it called? Widget. Those little potatoes. Like and she gave me like a little bowl with 7 of them, and or like a little pack of noodles or whatever. Come on, you fucking feed me. You know what I'm saying? And I said, can you imagine if they serve me this stuff? I will absolutely lose my shit, okay? And they charge me 10 quid. I'll just laugh and I'll just leave the restaurant. I wouldn't even touch the food. I'll be like, I'm not eating this. We're gonna charge me 10 quid for what? I guarantee you this look like Iceland frozen food, with a bit of decoration. You know what I'm saying? This is horrendous, okay? Then I was like, I got very interested, okay? Because I was like, let me look at I want to start looking at the other pictures that people posted. And the restaurant had a lot of reviews, and the total combined review rating was 4 out of 5 stars, which is not good, okay? So this next, like, listen, mate, I'm not sure if this was presented like this and the person took a picture, or it was a bigger meal and he ate a bunch of stuff and this is the leftovers, and for some bizarre reason he took a picture of his leftovers. I mean, listen, this segment is gonna be called French Restaurants Are Overrated, okay? I mean, come on, let's be fucking honest. But I think it's new because it looks like the plate looks clean, you know what I mean? And are you freaking kidding me right now? Listen, guy, whoever come up with it should be bloody ashamed of themselves. What the fuck is this? What is this? Look at it. So this literally looks like 2 small pieces of baguette, like bread with, what is this? Like a fish or something? Or this is like a paste? Like what? Like a Asda store brand paste? Brussels, whatever the hell. And like a little tiny, not even a full cherry tomato. No, you stingy bastards. Half a cherry tomato, okay? And then you have literally, I bought this combination of salad, which is like rocket salad, baby spinach, and I don't know the purple stuff of it, but there is literally like in bags from Asda store brand ready-made salad, and they have 4 or 5 different type of leaves together mixed. It's very delicious, but it costs 50 pence one bag. And it's a big bag. I guarantee you it's straight from the Asda bag. This stupid shit, I think it costs at least £5 minimum. I don't know what is this. Is this an appetizer? And listen, if you're gonna present me this stupid little shit, it should be in a smaller plate, guy. Okay, listen, do I have to teach you French cuisine? It's ridiculous, okay? Listen to the guy with the nice show business shirt, okay, who is sweating and sitting in his boxer shorts right now in flip flops, okay, because my place is so fucking hot right now. But this is absolutely ridiculous. The people who took these pictures, by the way, thank you so much for posting them online, because the French cuisine needs to be needs to be ridiculed. Okay, listen, I know in France, in Paris, and what's the name? Champs-Élysées. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that you have some of the most magnificent and fabulous restaurants ever created, and you have the 1200 Michelin star restaurant, and you have the Michelin man, the guy who sells the tires out there cooking, was it bechamel sauce and croissants. That's the only food, and baguettes. That's the only three stuff I know from French cuisine. And I'm sure it's lovely, and France is great, and everything's amazing. Okay, but this French restaurant in the UK is shite. Okay, let's be honest here, because let's be honest, I think that's the revenge of the British, okay? Because British and French people don't really like each other that much, so I think that they probably said, you know what, let's open a French restaurant in the UK, and we're gonna make the food so bad, that when people eat, they'll be like, oh my god, this is shit, and we're gonna ruin the name of the good people of France and their cuisine, okay? But no, listen, you can, like, I come from Eastern Europe, guy. Okay, listen to me. And my father, like my mom, she's very liberal. You know what I'm saying? She's very liberal, open-minded. She will sit there and listen to your crazy ideas all day long, and probably have a cigarette with you and a cup of coffee. Okay, you can talk to her all day long. If you're Jehovah Witness, if you're Mormon, if you think whatever the hell it is, politics, gender, what. The crazier the better. A very open-minded, tolerant person. Okay, my father, on the other hand, he's not so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he was like an ex-military guy, and he grew up in like very rough time, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his mother and his father, they work in mines. You know, and you know, like, I have 3 or 4 men in my family that are miners, and no, not miners, people that work in mines. I said that to one guy, to a British friend, and he said, and he corrected me, it's not miners, it's, I don't know how you call people who work in mines, you know, digging for gold and stuff, but I have a lot of miners in the family, you know what I'm saying? And so he grew up in very rough time, and he was like in the military for about 7-8 years. He had like a rank. I don't know the rankings in the military. I'm a comedian. I don't know jack shit about jack shit. I'm here talking about horrible French cuisine where I'm sweating my balls off. Okay, I don't know. And he grew up in a very, very harsh environment, very harsh times. You know what I mean? And he's a very he's a very funny, nice guy, but he has a line that if you cross it, he will straight away be like, no, come on, what are we doing here? So I just imagine, sometimes I have some traits from my mom, but some traits from my dad as well. And I have this line, and it's from my dad. Like, if I sit down in that restaurant, there's a lot of people. My mom, she'll be like, oh, this is so nice. So she'll talk to the waiter, she'll be like, oh, okay, she'll take pictures. And the bill will come like 15 quid for this little shit right now. She'll be like, oh, no problem, it was amazing. Okay, even maybe she wouldn't like it. She'd be like, well, you know, my father would be like, I'm not, get the fuck out of here. He's just gonna walk away and he's just gonna laugh. I'm like, what is this? He'll be like, he will literally, if they serve him this shit, look at this shit. If they serve him this monstrosity that passes as food, okay, I'll get so many complaints. Who gives a fuck? Nobody watches this podcast anyway. If this shit comes to my father's table, he will literally look at the waiter. He'll be like, bring out the chef. Okay, what is this bullshit? The chef will come over. Then there'll be an argument, but he'll be like, what are we doing here, guy? What is the rest of this? Okay, like, is this the fucking, you know, what is this? What is the actual main part of this dish? What is it? Why is it? Look, it's empty in the middle as well. Come on, guy. And I know this is probably caviar or whatever the hell. And you'll be like, Mike, it's really expensive, and you need to put very little, and that's why there's only little 2 pieces of bread. But it's not. Even if it's that, it looks ridiculous. This plate is too big for this thing, okay? And it looks cheap. It looks really cheap, and you cannot charge me 10 quid for this little shit, okay? This is the type of stuff I got very emotional about, okay? Yes, in this episode, I'm just going to bash the weather, and I'm going to talk how great Spain is and how everybody's happy, and that annoys me. And I'm gonna bash French cuisine, okay? I was about to play a game of Would You Rather, but we'll do it in the next episode because I'm almost running out of time now. Okay, let me see how much time. Okay, I need to go in a few minutes. Anyway, so he would just be like, no, listen, guy, I'm not paying this. Like, he would literally push the plate, and you're like, no, bring me some real food. So then I saw this monstrosity. I think that's frog legs, but I'm not sure. This looks scary as fuck. I think this is like 15 quid or whatever. I was like, what the hell is this shit? Oh my god, can somebody tell me in the comments or whatever? Nobody's gonna comment on this video, but what the hell, what do you think that is? Is that chicken? Like, because it looks way too, like, those legs look scary, bro. I'm not, oh my god, is that a soup or, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it's probably, yeah, frog legs. Ugh, oh, disgusting. How the fuck can people eat frog legs? Even though have I tasted them? I don't know. Probably I have, but I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I'm almost finishing now, and this is the last one, and I'm finishing. Okay. So this thing, look at this thing. Now, if I zoom in, this thing again is like, I think that's an appetizer or something, like a starting dish, which is like, I think 7 or 8 quid. I have no fucking idea what that is. Like, my guess is maybe shrimps. I'm not even sure, with like tomato sauce. But look at the tomato sauce. That's the thing. Do you see on the right side of the picture this little watery bit, and it's like the color is a bit different? That's nasty, okay? That's like, if you don't know how to cook, that usually happens if you put too much oil or too much water or whatever it is. And then the water, I'm not an expert chef, okay? But I cook for myself, okay? I'm an okay cook, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not a professional chef, okay? But come on, guy. Who the hell made this? Is this how it's supposed to look? This looks very nasty. I'll be honest with you. Like, this little watery part in the bit is weird, and I'm not sure, is that chicken legs, is that shrimps, I don't know. And there's like some black stuff on the top. I know, you did the little sprinkles, here you go, I'm gonna overcharge you, because just because you sprinkle a bit of, what is that, like green onions or blueberry sauce and little sesame seeds, doesn't mean you can overcharge me 15 quid for some stupid shit, okay? And this is like a small portion as well. I get really pissed off with small portions. Don't get me started on small portions, you know what I'm saying? But this thing is, oh my bloody god. Look at this stuff. Yeah, French cuisine is overrated in England, okay? In this restaurant, not overall, but in this restaurant, I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm very, very disappointed with the restaurant. And I hopefully I will find a restaurant soon, so I can go and have a meal that's 50% off, but not really, because it's going to be only 10% off, or 10 quid off, okay? And that's it. Now, if you ever hear this from the restaurant that I'm talking about, listen, it's a comedy show, okay? It's a performance art in front of a camera, and nobody watches, okay? I don't want some French hitman squad / chefs to stab me with a baguette or something, you know what I'm saying? But to the great people of France and the great French country, I love you. I hope one day, if I do a career in the comedy industry, which I don't know if it's gonna happen now, to one day do a tour and visit you, and maybe even write a little bit about this restaurant, and you can tell me about the French cuisine and what's happening, okay? But I'm just making jokes over here, and that's about it. It's only half an hour, this episode's, because I want to focus more on editing, and it's very hot and I need to go out in a bit. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next week. Bye 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 bye.